Meow.
You'll never catch me, Copper. Shay?
That's why I did it.
Yeah.
Meow.
Hi, YouTube. Let's get the shit talks going.
I didn't know we were recording it, so I'd have been so cheesily dumb, but oh well. Too late now.
Cheesily?
Cheesily dumb, yes.
Is that a word? It is now.
It is because I say it is.
Word.
What was the guy I listened to on NPR this week? He says, "You're making up words," or someone accused him of making words. He's like, "Yeah, all words are made up."
That's right.
So, props to him.
Yeah.
So, in like fashion, I
there,
make up words too.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hence your flute from back in the day.
Flute.
That was just you not wanting to explain anymore. That's when I knew you were done.
That came from Rocky and Kevin.
I know, but you continued the legacy, and then through me, type thing.
Is there like a
committee?
Is there a committee who we got to go through to determine what new words are?
God damn it!
I'll just have to click on her profile.
There she is.
Wait.
Nope. Right there. This one. Click. There's Teach.
Why is that option? Let's see.
I'm already here.
Oh.
Oh.
Hi, Teach.
We were trying to pull you up, and there you are. We are the lads.
Yeah.
Now, Shane here, Shane.
Julie Bo says, "Hi, beautiful angels, DL and Father D." Hello, Julie Bo. Good to see you. We have Teach here. She has graciously graced us with her presence, even though she's showing some, I'll just put it this way, showing some hellacious dedication to be here.
Yeah.
Mr. Stephen Mocane, welcome, says, "Yay, my vamps." CP the artist, welcome. Thomas Shang 506, welcome. Israel
308.
Pacheco, welcome.
Holy shit. I've never seen it that high at the very beginning. 351.
It'll drop down to 15.
I know, but I've never seen it that high. Even when it does drop, it's usually like 150, 360. Holy fucking shit.
I've never seen.
Hi, everybody.
I've never seen your mom that high.
Oh!
Julie Bow, welcome. Eddie Kinnegak, Tony Miller, Jennifer Irvin, Joseph Blondin, Damon.
Sounds like you were. All right. Welcome, everybody. Dang, we're getting a lot of people today. That's awesome.
Kimmy from the Netherlands. Tepamshi Place says, "Good evening, Kimmy. Welcome. Good to see you here again. Hope you're having a great Saturday."
Yes, welcome back.
Julianne says, "Hey, you two. What's going on, Julianne? Good to see you here. Hope you're having a great weekend so far."
Yeah, good to see you.
Sean 420. Charlotte says, "Hey, DL and Father D." Hello, Charlotte. For all of you who are showing up for the first time and you're wondering how your TikToks got so blue and vampy and handsome all of a sudden, I am DL Mercury, guitar player and vocalist for vampy cyber metal band I Bleed Mercury out of Salt Lake City, Utah. Next to me is my dearest of friends, partner in crime for many years now, our drummer, and so much more. You may give your confession to Father Demori. We rock and roll here on TikTok every Saturday at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You got us for 2 hours. Don't do a whole lot of self-promotion. This is really about you guys. This is a place for everyone to come together, decompress, hang out with good friends, share a few laughs, good vibes and positivity, as Father D likes to say.
Yeah, it's our decompression chamber for the week. If you guys got some people that are bringing you down, bosses are backing you in a corner, people putting you in unsafe situations, come here, share the love, recharge for the next week ahead of that bullshit. So we'd love to have you guys here and hang out with us and be able to decompress for the week.
Well fucking said, my brother. If you're into bands and artists like Manson, Nine Inch Nails, Static X, Rammstein, Sisters of Mercy, Gary Newman, Rob Zombie, and a dash of David Bowie, you will love I Bleed Mercury. You can check us out on all streaming platforms. Julianne says, "Dude with the eye creeping me out, LOL."
Yeah, well, mission accomplished.
Lenny Loudfan says, "Hello, DL." Hello, Lenny Loudfan. Welcome to the live stream. Pleasure to have you with us. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. And if not, You come to the right place to hang out with some good people, decompress, and just have a good time. Julie Bow, thank you for the roses. Lenny Loudfan says, hello, DL. How's your day? I am doing fantastic. Busier than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest.
I love that question. Oh, how's your day?
Why didn't he just fall?
Huh?
What's that, Teach?
Why didn't he just fall if he's got one leg? And he's trying to kick ass, right? It does fall.
That's a good point. I guess
I
that's why he's so busy, is because he's picking his ass up off the ground all the time. Yeah, just thought I'd explain that. Julianne says, haven't been in your lives in ages. Well, glad you're back. Sorry about the creep out, though.
We did take a hiatus for a time from live streams, but we are back now on Saturdays, 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We'll try to fit in more live streams as more time opens up and becomes available. I'd like to get going at some point on Twitch, but that's still a little ways away.
We got greetings from Cheryl and Chief, the dog. Hey, everyone. Hope all you are having a good day. Chief says hello. He's training and tracking today. Good luck to Chief, and congratulations, Cheryl, again on getting the whole certification done and that on their way. Good on you.
Absolutely. Well done. Squigs, thank you for the follow. Julianne says, I'm always happy to see you guys. Julie, we are happy to have you here. Kelsey says, hey guys, how you doing today? Kelsey, I am doing fantastic. How about yourself? How are you doing today?
I'm all right.
All right.
Yeah.
Julianne says, the teeth are making my mind travel towards the gutter. Look out for my mind. That's where my mind's always at. Michelle Bowers Guard says, what you up to for Halloween? Same work.
Well, funny you should ask. We have a very special person going to be coming hanging out during Halloween time in the week. Isn't that right, Teach? Who would that be, I wonder?
Our admin mod queen is going to be joining us here on the live stream. She's going to be here for 17 days. Did you say, Teach?
I wish.
I wish. No, it's like, I think it's 11 days, is it not?
Yeah, but it's 10.
That's just not enough. We've got to scheme and connive to get her here and keep her here.
Oh, it's in the works, believe me. She may be here permanently with legal status, let's just say, just for a hint.
So most of you know who Tej is. She keeps shit running properly behind the scenes, behind the curtain for I Bleed Mercury. And you probably also know her from the Discord as well. By the way, if you're interested in joining the Discord, oh, that's plastic. Okay. If you're interested in joining our private Discord, you can send Tej a DM here on TikTok or send one to me and we'll get you squared away with the link. And you may join the I Bleed Mercury Coven. But Tej, can't wait to have you here all the way from the UK. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Zeus says, what's up, brother? Zeus, what's going on? It's been a minute. How you doing, man? Good to see you here.
Welcome, welcome.
T says, please adopt me.
Adopted. Instantly.
Consider it done, T. Welcome, T. Welcome to the I Bleed Mercury Coven. Bat Anonymous says, good afternoon, gentlemen. Bat Anonymous, good afternoon to you and Mrs. Bat Anonymous.
Yeah,
hope you're having a wonderful weekend.
Yeah, good to see you guys.
Heather 24 7, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Lenny Loudfan says, DL, what's your favorite rock song?
Rock.
For rock. That's probably just as difficult of a question as any about what's my favorite anything, because it depends on really my mood. But Rock Brigade by Def Leppard before they went all glam, that was probably back in the late 70s. That was a great song.
Speaking of Def Leppard, I would say one of my favorite ones is one of theirs too, Switch 625.
Oh, yeah.
It's instrumental,
yeah.
Pretty much, but killer. Play that in my rig all the time when I'm going to be able to go have a long run.
What's that one by Queens of the Stone Age? It's got a really weird tweaky riff, but it's really catchy. No one knows? Everyone knows? That's it. I think it's called...
Dave Grohl on the drums?
Yeah.
No one knows.
No one knows?
Right?
Good tune.
I might have gone a little overboard earlier, but that's the song.
Depomshi Place, our Kimmy says, good day working, 1 week working, then 5 days off for my puppy Quincy.
What a lucky puppy.
Puppies are so cute. T says, okay. Bat Anonymous says, the one-legged man may be on crutches.
Good point. Is that a mockingbird?
Yeah. Julianne says, anything to do with eyes, yeah, not a good thing for me. LOL, gag reflex always kicks in.
I'm sorry. Oh my God.
Well, I think it's rather handsome and dashing.
I wasn't trying to get that reaction, but I'll apologize. That's not something I wanted to have happen to you. But if you can hang out and tough it out, we'd appreciate it. But boy, don't want to put you into any undue stress.
Michelle Bowers Guard says, love you too. Love you too, Michelle. Thank you. That is very kind. That is very sweet. And that gets a screenshot. Julianne says, well, at least I won't be alone in the gutter. Of course, we're thinking of Hello from the Gutter now.
Yes. Great Overkill song.
Yeah. Julianne says, Vampire Fangs always makes me curious on how good that would feel being bit. It's a bit unpleasant, really.
Well,
well, it can be.
Pair of pliers, bear trap. You can extrapolate from there, but similar to both.
That Anonymous says we watched Renfield with Nick Cage last weekend.
So I
was curious about that one.
So I think it was on the Discord. Maybe That Anonymous was calling. I could be wrong. Anyway, but someone mentioned it, and I remember thinking, oh man, I got to see that because I think That Anonymous said it was good. So I am very, I want to see that. But maybe Teach, when you come to the States, we can go watch that together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Katie says, hey Teach.
Hey.
Welcome, Katie. Good to see you here, my dear. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. Ty Boyles, thank you for the follow. Andrew Wishmaster, choose your wishes. Says hello from Wales in the UK, where my family came from.
Good to see you. Love the Gaelic people, and Wales is one of them. Love that. Just that part of the world. I just seem to jive with those guys. I unsure if I share ancestry with them, but I have people in that neck of the woods that were my ancestors that lived in close quarters with them.
Katie says, I've missed you guys. We're back,
Welcome.
Katie. Glad to have you here, my dear.
Yeah, good to see you.
I hope you're doing better now. I really do. Venomous Lucrezia Horvath says, I'm blue, da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, that song, I'm blue.
Sheila McPeak, welcome Sheila, good to see you here. Says, hello DL and Father D, I hope.
Great Saturday.
Hope you're having a great Saturday. Thank you, Sheila. Zoo says, do you got new songs out? No, working on it now.
Yep.
We ran into a bit of a snag. Father D's cymbals went out on his electronic drum kit, so we're in the process of acquiring more. And it's going to be, it'll be a pretty simple matter. Recording guitars and drums, that should go by, I think, fairly quickly. Sending them off to our guy, Scott Elliott, over in Germany for mixing and mastering, and should have that out before the end of the year. Julianne says, Bowie and Labyrinth, my fave. She says, the never-ending story, oh my God, we won't talk about it.
I actually kind of like that. I like that movie, and for one reason only. The concept,
she's a Bowie fan, obviously.
Well, the concept of nothing. The all expanding void, swallowing worlds. I thought that was a very, very deep concept, and enjoyed it. It's supposed to be a kids movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they've got something called the nothing, swallowing worlds up, and this big wolf that resembles a Fenrir, if you will, from Norse myth, as the harbinger of this nothing. And you find out later, how deep is this? You find out later that this giant wolf that is the harbinger of the nothing was forced into servitude because it took his world too, and he's the last thing that survived from his world. And the only reason he survived is because he offered to serve the nothing, and that's it. Okay.
Mhm.
So it was a survival thing.
It appears in our dimension so far, anyway, right now, that nothing exists, and that'll fuck with your head for a minute.
Ta-da!
Lenny Loud. Yeah. Lenny Loudfan says, DL, mine's Panic at the Disco, let's kill tonight. Rock the
Do a
Casbah,
dance,
too, by The Clash.
Make
is
it a
another.
love. Let's kill tonight. Okay, we're just gonna get to another shadow band. Sorry, I better stop because that'll be misinterpreted. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, stop.
Would you stop? Okay, I'll cut it out now. You're gonna get me roped into a bunch of shit I don't want to do.
Word, folk.
Right.
Michelle Bowers Garrett says, my sister's husband is related to the singer of Def Leppard.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Julianne says, I didn't mean now, ding dong.
About the eye, I think.
I hope because I'd hate to put her in any undue stress now. So I'm hoping that's what she's referring to. And I'll be happy to be a ding dong as long as I don't make you wretch.
Siggy Bleeds Mercury, our Siggy, says, your Siggy is here, Sire and Father D. Siggy, I hope you are doing fantastic, my beautiful, sweet Siggy soul. And I hope you're having a fantastic weekend so far. Julianne says you.
Says me.
Venomous Lucrezia says, no spoilers, please.
No spoilers for what? For Renfield, maybe? Loki's back.
So.
Where the fuck have you been?
Our brother Loki, what's going on, man? It's been a minute since you've been around. What's up, dude?
Hopefully the radio station's going good. Hopefully that's what's been keeping me busy.
Yeah, for sure. I need to check that and see what's going on with that.
Sideshow Radio, people, check it out.
Sideshow Radio on.
Spelled with a Y.
Spelled with a Y on it's the King Radio app?
Yes.
Julianne says, what pliers? No, there will not be any usage of tools. Well, tools can be fun.
Yikes. Yike-a-rama.
Yeah, big yikes. Yikes is plural. Is there any such thing as a yike?
Yeah.
Yike. Like it doesn't quite qualify for multiple yikes.
Okay.
Katie says, that was my third comment. LOL, I've said hello twice before you're saying hi to Teach.
I wonder if it's getting like we're getting throttled again, so it's like nuking.
Yeah.
Some comments. We keep hearing that on occasion. We're gonna press ahead and keep doing these lives, but hopefully one day we'll find a solution around it. If not, we'll just keep doing this thing that we do.
I really need to. I may have, fingers crossed, some free time tonight and just start a new profile.
In the meantime, we'll be posting a shit ton of content soon. So, and hopefully you guys get a laugh. For people who've missed some of the lives, there'll be some good stuff that we're mining for you.
Julie Bo says, I like your song Resist more, and second is Kiss songs made for rock and roll, and To You is a good song.
She just triggered one for me as far as like favorite rock song, Unholy by Kiss. Yes, love that one.
I've never been a Kiss fan, but I love the song Detroit Rock City.
Well, and so it's funny that you say that because so the one that I like is sung by Gene Simmons, not by Paul Stanley. That's the reason why I like it. It's a song called Unholy. Killer tune.
I think he did God of Thunder too, which Death covered.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Lenny Loudfan says, DL, what's your favorite thing about performing at concerts? Well, so far we only performed once live for the people that came to the meetup here in Salt Lake City.
But you performed live way before that in the other band, just when I was playing in my band with shows with you.
It's just a lot of fun. It's pretty electrifying. You have this power in your hands that's very loud and chaotic, and the feeling that you can take this loud, chaotic power and tame it and guide it in such a way that it causes other people to get excited is
or at least move or groove or
yeah,
anything that
it's a lot of fun.
motivates people to emotionally be in sync with what
React.
you're doing. Yeah, it's a good feeling to be able to impart some kind of um, feeling or emotion that you intended when you wrote the piece and feel it translated out in the audience. It gives you it's a very validating feeling, would you say?
Yeah, 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 it is. Das Boot Lexar, thank you for the follow. Claudia, what's going on? It's been a while since I've seen you around these parts. Says, hey, Sarah, guess what I did? I am waiting with bated breath. Claudia, what did you do?
Loki says I took some mental time that was much needed. Well, glad you're back, man, because I was actually kind of wondering. I was
It was getting about time to reach out and
well, yeah,
see what's going
bouncing
on.
it off DL, bouncing it off T, saying, hey, anybody seen Hide No Hair of Loki? Is he okay? Hopefully everything's okay? And glad you back said hi at least. So glad to see you.
Absolutely. Mrs. Pumpkin Queen says, Miss Rose, not new.
Oh, is that her? That
New
was
handle?
her. That was her old handle. I remember Miss Rose from last time.
Yep.
So if that is the same person, then welcome back. If not, sorry.
Katie says, yeah, I'm better now. Thanks. My tonsillitis is gone, but still got antibiotics to finish.
Well, that's good. Make sure you finish them.
Bat Anonymous says, a gang of yikes.
A murder.
Oh, that blows my mind.
Yeah.
Mrs. Pumpkin Queen says, hi, everyone. Hello, my dear. Glad to have you back. Katie says, your status about the key fob on Facebook made me laugh, DL. So,
what did you do?
I'll just post random goofy shit, as it comes to me. Mm-hmm. And, well, I can actually pull it up and just.
Let's see what happened.
Let you see it.
I know you did something.
For full cringe effect.
Was it what Teach put it recently that I saw on reviewing one of the lives when she was here? She says it's Cringetopia time.
Cringetopia.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. She has Yakarama Land and its warring neighbor, Cringetopia. It's like the Cold War with them two all the time.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So this was what's that, Teach?
Cringiest amusement parks in the world.
They're the coolest amusement parks in the world, she says.
Katie,
Yakarama Land and Cringetopia.
Yakarama Land, Cringetopia. Which, Teach, you're going to be visiting Cringetopia
yep.
very soon.
And soon to come, the next amusement park to open is Fucked Up Land. Fuck yeah.
Bring a helmet. So the Facebook post, you guys are welcome to follow either one of us on all social media platforms. The Facebook post Katie was referring to from me, just random goofy shit that comes to me and I post it. I have an idea for an experiment I'm obsessing over. I'm going to repeatedly remote lock and unlock my car with my key fob. I don't care if it takes a week. I'm convinced at some point it will yell, "Fuck, dude, enough already." So,
yeah. So, Fucked Up Land. It was Fucked Upopolis was the neighbor. I fucked up the name. But anyway, we should put that in there. For real.
Fucked Upopolis?
Fucktopolis, yeah.
Fucktopolis. Mad Cat says, hey guys, how are my favorite vampires doing?
And has the tit puppy picture that you love so much.
That puppy.
Not that puppy.
Raven in the house. Tackle hugs everyone, she says, at a Halloween shop having my kids pick my costume. That is freaking awesome. So do we have to wait or?
They're going to make her dress up as Frozen. Watch.
Ooh.
Let it go. Let it go. Yikes. Yakarama Land.
So Raven, what are you going to be? Or are you going to make us wait and have it be a surprise? And pictures in the Discord, please. Lenny Loudfan says, DL, one of my favorite songs is Monsters by Shinedown.
That's a good one.
Shinedown, a great radio hard rock band from, well, not back in the day to us, but
right. They're the new cats coming out.
Yeah, but that was 20, 25 years ago. Claudia says made a live appearance as Claudia at Scarefest in Lexington, Kentucky. That is freaking awesome. Shoot, Claudia really rocks the Claudia from Interview with the Vampire.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cosplay.
Cool.
Loki says life was kicking me around a little after my dog passed, and I needed to get away from everything.
Oh shit! Sorry, man. I didn't know that had happened.
Copy that, man.
Yeah. Let us know if there's anything we can do to maybe lift your spirits.
Yeah.
Had no idea. We just thought you just got tired of us, is all, man. So, and and that's okay too. But sorry it was something like that, and we're here.
Yeah, for sure. Sweet Butterfly Kisses, welcome to the live stream. Good to see you here. She says, good evening. Good evening, my dear. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Mad Cats, thank you for sharing the live stream. And Claudia adds, for the first time. That is super cool. Did you get any pictures? I'm curious. Share them if you did. Melinda says, hi guys, it's been a while since I've been here. I've missed everyone. Melinda, what's going on with you? It has been a minute.
Good to see you.
We are back on TikTok every Saturday, 2 p.m. Mountain Standard, so I hope you don't miss us again.
Yeah,
Claudia,
they allow us only 20 people at a time, apparently, the last couple of months. So
yeah.
We'll do what we can to hang out with you.
Claudia says, just posted a video here on TikTok, I guess from the Scarefest. We will check that out.
Cool.
Wagner Aaron, or is it Wagner? Did we ever?
We never knew, but we're always glad to see this person. They always say the most cool, positive, self-reinforcing,
very humbling,
very, very cool things to. I mean, what a good person. It seems. Love that you're here.
Our brother Simon, CS Division, says hi. What's going on, brother?
Where you been?
What's going on with you? It has been a minute. Sweet Butterfly Kisses says, what is everyone being for Halloween? I wear my costume all year round.
Hey, I could just say same. I mean, really got to dress up, do we? Do we?
I don't think so.
Like that old Ministry song, Every Day is Halloween.
Wagner Aaron says, so both of you make my weekend. Love you both. Wagner, thank you so much, my friend. Truly, truly humbling praise, and we'll strive to make this a place worthy of y'all's time. Y'all's time.
Y'all.
Raven says, no clue yet. My youngest wants me as Mirabelle from Disney's Encanto. I'm not familiar with the movie or the character.
Cool.
But I am looking forward to pictures. And that, I missed the name. Did you catch the name?
It'll list
the
here.
Magic Hands?
No, we'll get it we'll see it on the list when it comes out. When we go down through the comments. Mrs. Thunder one, thank you for the heart.
Mrs. Thunder, and thank you for the Magic Hands, Mrs. Thunder. Yeah, she sent them both.
Oh, did she? Okay.
It's clicking now. I can see clear. No, sorry.
Just making sure. Don't want to snub somebody that might have sent it.
Wagner says, the two of you have changed my life every weekend. Wagner, thank you so much, my friend. If we are having any positive effect in the lives of you good people, then the effort makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah.
Lenny Loudfan says, DL, every time I listen, Frank Sinatra, I think of my grandma. I miss her so much. She passed away in 2019.
Oh, well, sorry for your loss, man. Sinatra, I like that Fly Me to the Moon song. When you have a song that reminds you of somebody, even if it isn't in the same vein of your normal listening taste, you have a special place for it. Like, for me, it's, is it Louis Armstrong? What a Wonderful World.
Mm-hmm.
Got that gravelly voice to it. I see fields of green, red roses too. Simon Cowell from American Idol would shit all over that guy's singing ability, but I love that song and don't care because it reminds me of someone special to me. So yeah, hopefully you get some comfort through that music and think of your grandma. I'm hoping it's a good thing when you hear that song. So,
Mrs. Thunder, thank you for the like little wizard.
Yeah, she sent a couple of them to teach.
Thank you.
Mrs. Thunder, thank you. Wagner Aaron says, love your music. I can't wait for you to hear more. The limiting factor so far has been time, and it's a bastard. Because had we more time, we could move so much more quickly. It sucks. But we do what we can when we can. Margarita in the house. Good to see you here, my dear. She says, hey, everyone, what time do the live start? 2
Good
p.m.
question.
2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time every Saturday. Claudia says, I will post some pictures in the Discord.
And I will be right back. Forgive me, my friend. Look
No
at this
worries.
cool new throne that DL got. Look at this white. You know what it almost reminds me of? Of like the Buck Rogers of the 25th century. The little fighter seats that they get in.
Okay.
Very, very cool.
Okay, Twiggy.
Oh, is it? I forgot my keys. Where's my keys at?
Or here, you can take mine.
Oh, I found them. I'll be back.
Hi. Our brother Simon says, doing good, keeping busy, and have company right now as we speak. What do they think of your friends from across the pond? Mrs. Thunder says, y'all. What's that, Teach?
He's talking about Amber.
Oh, yes.
She's with Simon right now.
That is freaking awesome. I wonder how Amber likes the UK. Are you guys going to be able to hang out before you come here, Teach?
Probably not.
Melinda says, spent some time in the hospital after crazy complications from surgery, doing great now. Melinda, I am glad that you are on the mend, and I am glad to see you here in the live streams again. I hope the surgery went okay. Wagner Aaron says, hope you know how much the both of you make us happy and safe here. Wagner, it is an honor and a pleasure, my friend. Thank you so much. That is exactly what we strive for. Ms. Thunder, having a good time in the chat. Multi-smile face. Wagner Aaron says, thank you. The honor is all ours. Wagner, thank you. Mrs. Thunder says, TikTok lives are glitching all over. And says, you guys are amazing. Mrs. Thunder, thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. We want to get more music out to you guys, but we have such limited time to work with. But I am, we're doing what we can, and I am almost certain we'll have new stuff out before the end of the year. Lenny Loudfan says, DL, I absolutely love Resist. Lenny Loudfan, thank you. I appreciate that. I got sick of hearing it myself after 15 years. It's only been recently that the world has even been made aware of our existence, but I'm glad you like the song, and we've got a lot more to come. We probably have on the order of, 20 songs written and demoed that just have to be recorded properly, mixed and mastered, and then they will be ready for public consumption. Brandon says, your music always cheers me up. Brandon, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. There's definitely more to come.
How is everybody still? Everybody doing okay?
Yeah.
All right. Voice.
Claudia says, I have your music on my phone, and I listen to it when I'm at work. It helps me cope with the Karens.
Oh, man. I saw a clip of a guy named, I don't know if this is a term or if this is the guy's name, but it said, a Karen is no match for a Kyle. And this kid just freaking lights this lady up. It's so hilarious. I wish I could do it justice. I could do it justice, but then they'd have to take me to a loony bin. But this guy just fires back at this lady, trying to get him off the property. Basically, he's just skateboarding at a school, I think it was, and the principal comes out, get off the property. You're like, get out of here. You know, he's like, well, it's my job to get you off of here. No, that's security's job. You're a principal. I'm gonna blah, blah, blah. And he just, mimics her as far as how she's yelling. Stop yelling at me! And it's the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. Karens
Send it to me if you
I
can
will.
remember.
Oh, I will. It's the whole Karen thing. That's the one social media viral thing I'm glad that's ever happened. That is a movement that I can get behind personally, and I'm speaking for myself. I don't want to rope you in.
The pushback.
God, if any one personality type needs to be muzzled, that's one of them. The busybody, holy fuck, you don't know what motivates somebody to try and like come down on somebody for something that's, you know, no harm, but they don't like it. Yeah, get out of here with that shit.
Yeah, and they're all over in politics.
They're all over and everywhere.
They don't. The Karens in politics tend to avoid getting their just deserves. Hopefully that changes. Malice Bloodrin says, hey yo, and says, been super busy this week, but I am saying hello. I'm off to hand out candy to about 500 kids.
A little early, but good on you. Good to see you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And Malice Bloodrin, thank you for the black cats. Malice says, also, Tej, I did not forget, we shall game ASAP. Spooky season has me booked.
Yeah.
Brandon says, always happy to see y'all on the lives. Thank you, Brandon. It is a pleasure to be here. Malice Bloodrin says, Tej, will do. Promise after this weekend it's going to be more game time.
Hey, Tej's got a friend. Yeah, Tej's got a friend. Love it.
Katie says, sorry if I'm quiet. I'm here. I'm watching The Shining.
Ooh, good one. Here's Johnny.
Great example of psychological horror.
And so I read the book and I actually liked, so like I'm not like a huge Stephen King fan. I've read some of his works, but I have to say The Shining was by far one of his best that I've read in the past. Love it.
His books are hit or miss for me. I think he's just out of his mind.
Well, and so like I tried to read The Stand, and I got like through 350 pages of people dying of snot inhalation, and I was like, okay, I give up. Didn't read the rest of it. It just took too long to get moving, and I probably pulled the ripcord before I should have. But if you're gonna take 350 pages for me to get engaged, sorry, Steve, too fucking long.
Now he had a series called The Gunslinger.
Yeah.
And it was very engaging, but meandering. You're waiting for a substantial plot development. So he did a masterful job of keeping you hooked, but
here's the carrot. Here's the carrot.
Oh,
Go get it,
okay.
Go get it.
And then
jump a little higher. Jump a little higher. Yeah.
Up.
If you're getting manipulated by an author, that also will turn you off as a reader. At least to me, it will.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta reward the reader's attention every once in a while. Me being a writer myself, me dabbling in writing. That's one of the principles that they try and like instill in you is if you're going to bait a reader, there better be a reward in a sufficient enough time, because if it's exorbitantly long, you've lost them. You pissed them off. That's it. Bye. You just lost your audience. So
there's also a a very specific tangible structure that goes into any screenplay, any movie, any story.
The three act arc thing.
Yeah. And fuck with that at your peril. CS Division, our brother Simon says, yes, Amber is here watching together. Hi, Amber.
She's there in London with him, right?
In the UK, yeah.
In the UK with him, not London. In the UK, yeah. That's awesome.
Malice Bloodrin says, coming stateside, let's go. Got to go. See y'all later. Enjoy your stream and look forward to the next live. Thank you, Malice Bloodrin. I hope you have a fantastic weekend and a lot of fun with the kids. Lenny Loudfan says, DL, what's your favorite Teen Titan? Teen Titan? I'm not familiar with Teen Titans. The name rings a bell, but I don't know what it is.
Tej, any light you can shed on that? Is she still here?
No idea.
Oh.
Sorry, I totally forgot that I could just talk to you.
It's okay.
I thought I had to type it.
You thought you had to type something?
Yeah.
You're so used to just typing. Margarita says, Sire, what's your favorite horror movie? I have a lot, and again, it depends on my mood. John Carpenter's remake of The Thing Was a remake of the original 1954 movie.
Isn't that? Oh shit, he was in Tombstone too.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell, yeah.
Yeah, great actor. The Thing, Jacob's Ladder, Videodrome was pretty trippy. Scanners was pretty trippy.
Ooh, yikes. Phantasm.
Phantasm, yep, the
It's
original
over.
Phantasm.
Thank God it's over.
Yep.
No, it's not. Big 7-foot tall creepy fucker.
Yeah, Angus Scrimm. The first Nightmare on Elm
First
Street.
Hellraiser.
First Hellraiser was a good movie. The first Nightmare on Elm Street was, and still stands as a horror masterpiece. Horror is usually not. It's a very abused genre in my opinion. It's not treated with much respect. But I lean more towards psychological horror films. The Shining was an amazing movie. Margarita says, I saw today that Sinister was awarded scariest movie ever made. I'm not familiar with that movie.
I love Sinister.
I guess you'll have to make us watch it when you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Margarita says, right on cue, you're so cute, Teach.
Yes, she is.
Lenny Loudfan says, DL, hey, I got to go, but I love you and I bleed Mercury. Thank you, Lenny Loudfan. I hope you are able to stop by next Saturday, 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Simon says, we've been going through the Saw movies the last couple of nights. I never could. I love the story, especially the main character, the villain. Yep. But the movies themselves don't really do much. It's the extreme violence, I think, that just doesn't do much for me. I do like, though, which sounds like I'm contradicting myself, I like the Final Destination movies.
I live that.
The story of those is really good. I like the Saw movies, but that one detective fucking pisses me off. Just his face, just. I really love the Saw movies. I think they're amazing, but that one detective,
I hate his face.
You want to punch his face?
He's a very punchable face.
Yeah, the dude from Saw 5.
Bat Anonymous says, I like the movie Pumpkinhead. I just saw a post about that movie. That's interesting. Not my favorite, but worth a watch once in a while. Yep, old school movie with Lance Henriksen.
Yeah, it has a Jeepers Creepers feel to it. Mm-hmm. Kind of a gargoyle-ish
demon.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Can't
demon
do nothing with it. Yeah. If you run into the fucking thing, you're done.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
Yeah. Charlotte says, hope everyone is doing well. Thank you, Charlotte. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing fantastic. Simon says, Teej, when do you head out to Utah?
How do we say it, Teej?
A week and a wake up.
That's right.
Next Sunday.
Yes. Oh, can't wait.
Margarita says, I love the idea of Saw, but after the third sequel, I got bored.
Yeah,
there's a ton of them.
You can't beat that concept to death. I mean, the first one, I remember watching it. I'm like, oh, this is a cool new idea, right? But Saw 12, Saw 15, Saw 27.
Apparently, the newest one that just came out reintroduces that villain, he's been gone.
Just put a backwards cap on him to make him look younger.
You gotta be fucking kidding me! That's what I'm talking about.
But apparently, it's the best one since
Saw
the first
17.
One.
Okay.
Apparently, it's the best
fair,
one.
though, like Nightmare on Elm Street had far too many sequels.
So did Friday the 13th.
So did Halloween.
Jason in space, for fucking sake! I mean,
now that was actually a really ridiculous but fun movie.
What I'm saying is, there's the writer's original vision of a movie, a good horror movie, and then Hollywood gets a hold of it and fucks it for as much money as they can get out of it, whores it out, and we're left with the shit. That's all I'm
Oh,
saying.
however though, forgot. Never mind.
Wrong Turn
Freddy vs.
7.
Jason was sick. Like I loved Freddy vs. Jason. It was just so fun.
That wasn't bad because they had something to prove because they got the two antagonists together, right? Other than that, it's all garbage. What's next? Nightmare on Elm Street, the Alzheimer's victim 7. I mean, it's just what the fuck.
Also,
I liked
Wes Craven's New Nightmare was so good as well.
I liked the first one and the third one, and the rest don't do a whole lot more for me. New Nightmare had a lot of really great ideas. Heather Langenkamp was my babe back in the day. Gosh, she was so gorgeous. That was a really that was a good movie. A really interesting twist. I just bought. Speaking of Halloween, which they've made way too many of, the first one was good. The rest of them are useless except Part 3, Season of the Witch, which has nothing to do with Michael Myers, but it's an amazing movie. I just bought it on Amazon last night.
That I remember being a kid renting that on VHS, putting it in, and was worried about watching it because of the nature of the movie. Right? You put on this fucking mask and you watch this video, and then your head turns into a pile of cockroaches from the inside out because these masks just fucking eat your head out.
Yeah.
It was not good for me as a little boy to think, can I watch this? I'm constantly checking to see if there's any insects around and shit. You know, it freaked me out. And it was funny because that was the first Halloween movie I saw. I was totally confused. I was totally confused by the rest of the Halloween movies, thinking this has nothing to do with what I saw. Thinking that was the plot. Halloween 3 was the end all and be all of the Halloween universe, when it had nothing to do with the Halloween universe. I'm thinking, who's this Michael fucker? Let's see, get him off the screen. Like, where's the masks at? I had a total reverse psychology and reverse education when it came to Halloween movies. I went backwards and off. And because you said Halloween 3 was a standalone, basically, movie. Had loose, if any, linkage to all the rest of the Halloween movies. And I was confused as a kid watching the rest of the Halloween movies thinking, what is this usurper with the knife and the William Shatner mask?
Yeah.
Which, fun fact, that is Michael Myers' mask is a whited out William Shatner Halloween mask.
They made it at the last minute. They needed a mask, so they improvised. They just keep remaking the same premise more and more poorly with each iteration. Charlotte says, I can't handle horror movies. I don't watch them much because there's not many that I like that are released these days.
Ooh, so Bat Anonymous, that was the one thing I will give to the song, is that will always make me frickin' my skin crawl. Ooh, with what was her name? She was
Amanda.
But what was the actress's name? She was in she was like one of she was in Anger Management with Charlie Sheen and all that shit, right? But the one that almost had the bear trap that would have split her head if she would have cut the key out of the guy's stomach, right? And she ended up being the disciple.
Shawnee Smith.
Yeah, she ended up being the disciple, right? And she dove into a pit of fucking hypodermic needles, and she stood up and was all, weirded out because there's a bunch of them sticking out of her skin.
Oh, she was pushed.
She was pincushioned.
That made it even worse.
Bat Anonymous, I'm with you, man. That gives me the willies every time. I can get kicked in the ribs, I can get smashed in the face in a boxing ring. Doesn't bother me. You stick the needle with a hollow barrel in it, it turns into a pile of jello for some reason. Seeing somebody jump into a vat of hypodermic needles, I can't think of a worse way to spend existence than being pincushioned by a bunch of, I'm going to get hepatitis C needles stuck through me. Oh, yikes. Bad. All bad.
Mine would be a pit of onions and Mentos. Margarita says,
with a little bit of licorice.
I got to remember to wear a backwards cap to look younger. LOL, I turned 34 2 days ago. Happy belated birthday, Margarita, and you look fucking amazing. The backwards cap, you definitely don't need that. Ditch the cap.
Right.
Simon says Freddy versus Jason was great.
It was good.
I didn't really care for it too much. It got a little campy.
I did like the writing muscle in where Freddy for a moment had Jason in the whole, he's worried about water, he's worried about drowning, got into Jason's head, had the ability to get in Jason's head about being afraid of water because he almost drowned when he was a child, which is the whole premise for Jason, right? And his mother getting all pissed off, right? Brilliant psychological writing there.
I actually just watched for the first time. I've seen all the movies except the first one, the first Friday the 13th, and watched it about a week ago. And
it
it's
wasn't
actually
Jason, it was his mom.
It was
killing
his mom,
people.
yeah.
Yep.
And it was actually a really well done movie for its time.
Jason comes up in the end and out of the lake at the very end.
Yeah.
That's it.
Bat Anonymous says Rob Zombie's take on Halloween was good. I didn't much care for those either. Just such a tired old premise for me, I think. And not really enough. The movies are just rehashing the same thing over. And what I would like to see is what's going on with this guy. What is his driving force? There's potentially a story there that's never really been examined.
That's what Rob Zombie's Halloween was. It was going back to when Michael was a kid.
Didn't he have something with his sister or something, right?
It was a bit weird with her at one point before
he
kills her.
Yeah.
But then he leaves the baby, doesn't he? That's why Laurie's the whole.
Like bad weird, right?
Well,
yeah, it was like it was just a strange moment. Like he touches her leg in a weird way, and you kind of like, what the fuck? And then she's like, Michael, what the fuck are you doing? And then he kills her anyway.
Yeah. So yeah.
He's a borderline paranormal character, that's able to sustain, injuries that would kill any. You wanted to jump in?
Well, I'm letting you talk because you're speaking my language. It's these near revenant zombie. You can't pincushion them with knives. You can't put enough bullet holes in these guys, and they just keep coming. But they have some kind of cinematic vulnerability to like they're bearing down on some girl, right? Some defenseless teenage girl, but she manages to struggle enough to kick him in the face. And poof, he recoils to that, but you put a M16 in his face and he's like, fuck off, slashes the guy in half. But a girl can kick him in the face, and he's like, gives him pause. So if that's the case, how the fuck can this? I don't know. The movie logic in it. It's a horror movie. It's fiction. I get it. I'm not really shitting all over it like that. But there's a rule in writing that I had to study. If you're going to write fiction, science fiction, whatever it is, you always watch a movie, and then like a guy like me or somebody's like actually like into it, we'll be into it until something like that happens. You're like, fuck, what is this shit? And some yuck in the crowd be like, it's a movie, dude, relax. Yeah, but it has to be a believable movie based on the premise you wrote it from in the first fucking place. It can't be fucking totally take a departure where a military guy fills this guy full of holes, doesn't stop him for shit, but a 17-year-old girl can kick him in the face and give him pause. The physics of that has to be consistent for a moviegoer of certain capacity can stay engaged. So my biggest frustration with these horror flicks with Michael Myers, Jason, anybody that's just a juggernaut that keeps coming, they never meet this big badass motherfucker that can like totally wipe the floor with them, kick their fucking ass, break their legs. No, it's always these guys that are like stumbling over, can't fight their way out of a wet paper bag, and that's the only guys they run into. When realistically, they might run into a guy that could hand their ass to them. Would have liked a more realistic take on somebody fighting for their life instead of just like, oh, he's scary, run, and they just limply flop for 100 yards until he gets stabbed to death. It's kind of boring.
Simon says, Padre, did you rent it and spend a decade rewinding it from the last person who rented it?
Yes, I did. Blockbuster Video. People will remember that fucking place.
I still think the worst horror movie is It's a Wonderful Life, 3 hours of pain-numbing joy.
Every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. That gives you, like, mind-splitting headaches.
Simon says, Amber says it's the bone snapping for me.
What bone snapping are they talking about?
Probably from the Saw movies.
Oh.
Margarita says, as a diabetic, needles stay in my skin. Ugh.
I dread if I were ever to get that ailment because I have a hard time with needles. I just don't know why. It makes me mad because I can't. I mean, it's nothing. It's a pinprick, literally, and it makes me wobbly. Hate it.
Claire says, good afternoon. I'm glad to catch some of your live today. DL Father D, how are you? Claire, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you, my dear.
Good to see you.
Margarita says, thank you, sire. You're the best. I don't know about that, Margarita, but thank you, my dear. I appreciate that. Walt says, here we go. Walt says, so cute. Big boys play scary dress up Barbie. And play guitar like Jackrabbits fuck.
Yeah.
And everybody here loves it, Walt.
Jesus.
So, I don't know, man. You're doing something right. You've got 2,600 plus followers on TikTok. So,
well, hey, buddy.
Maybe it's stepping into other people's lives and dictating how other people should live or have a good time.
Well, me to you, buddy. We don't care.
Ms. Joker, thank you for the roses. And look at Walt. What a handsome young man.
Yeah. Looks exactly like a very impotent accountant would. So no wonder he's trying to cut people down. Very frustrated with his life.
Margarita made a comment. She said she tagged Walt and she said, I saw you here last week. Get a life. He said the same thing last week.
Oh, copy paste.
What a
very creative.
All the men play dress up. Shut up.
Roxy Mo says hi. Hello, Roxy Mo. Good to see you here, my dear. Jim Kelly says wild man. Aroo.
Jeez, man. If he cuts and pastes that frickin' comment, that Walt guy, buddy, do me a favor. Just don't get it all over your keyboard, okay?
Margarita says the faces. RC31, welcome to the live stream.
Yeah, welcome. I'll be right back, my friend. Nice chair, by the way. No one's gonna say anything about his captain's chair.
It is very comfy.
This is my camping chair. Can I see my camping chair?
Waiting for us to get we used to have good trolls, at least better trolls. Where did they all go? That Anonymous says Walt probably plays dress up at home with his boyfriend. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be a surprise. Olivia, welcome. Sheila, welcome. Margarita says Walt is a grown man bullying people on the internet. He's doing so well in life. I mean, Margarita, if that's bullying, the bar is very low. It's almost beneath my notice. Come on, we want the good trolls. We'd love to have some fun with you. Used to have a lot of fun clowning you guys. Everybody in the live stream loved it. But the trolls now are just so lowbrow. I mean, hell, it could be a 12-year-old kid. Who knows? No insult to 12-year-old kids. Honestly, a lot of 12-year-old kids I know are more mature, but whatever. Roxy Mo says, oh, my amazing comment never came through about a final girl. Yeah, it's the ongoing TikTok shadow ban. I don't know what else to chalk it up to. Dynamo says, hi, Merc, what distortion you use? How did you learn to sing and play? Just a lot of practice. That's about it. No secret sauce. singing and playing at the same time is challenging, but you just work through it bit by bit, and eventually it starts to come together. Simon says, me and Amber would request to join, but TikTok doesn't allow it. Really? Yeah, for some reason the option is not on your profile. It wasn't on Tejas. I used to be able to, just last week, I could pull up somebody's profile and have them on as a guest.
It came up on mine that you were requesting to go live with me when I joined.
Well, we saw the alert for an invite, and both myself and Father D pressed the button, but it didn't give us any indication that
You were there.
that the message was received. Roxy Mo says, final girls get shit done.
Yeah.
Bat Anonymous says, it's pathetic the trolls now only go for the lowest hanging fruit.
It's swing and a miss.
Yeah, their game is just
So dumb.
needs help. Dynamo, thank you for sharing the live.
You know, I watched a movie. It's not a new one. It's called Gamer, right? And the concept, it had Gerard Butler as the main character in it, and he was a convict, a death row inmate, basically. and in this society, you had gamer douchebags controlling death row convicts. Now they're literally controlling these biological people instead of like a sim.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a flesh and blood sim. They're playing on their controllers and moving a flesh and blood human being shooting other people. And these convicts are promised if they survive 30 of these ordeals, they get set free. That's the deal. Okay. And one of these guys controlling one of these people in another game in the society it's called Society, and you get to play anybody. And these people that are flesh and blood people rent out their bodies to let these troll-like people control them and go out there and be douchebags or assholes because they don't have the guts to do it face to face. So they control it from afar, right? And you got this this main character's wife who has by necessity had to farm out her body to be participating in this program called Society, where she gets her free will taken over by a fat 300-pound douchebag eating waffles, dipping him in a vat of fucking maple syrup and slorging him in his mouth as it drips down his naked fat ass body to try and lure men to get his jollies off with, right? Guys like Walt, same douchebag. Despite not even his picture, this innocent count douchebag looking thing. Oh, play Barbie. We're here in the flesh, motherfucker. So you want to come hang out, have a conversation, that's fine. But doing these drive-by little kid throwing rocks bullshit, get the fuck out of here.
Margarita says, "Oh my gosh, that's sick."
Yeah, it's a really twisted concept, but there's people in this realm, and I bring that movie up for a reason. That's all these troll people are that love to like try and shit on people actually having a moment where we're all trying to lift each other up and want to, throw a turd on it. I have a hard time fathoming that, but that's where they are mentally. So treat it accordingly.
Yeah, the trolls seem to really bother you. I love the trolls, provided they're giving me something to work with. I have a lot of fun with them. When
they don't bother me, I'm going to call them on their shit.
When they're
I'm not going to leave them unchallenged.
I see the potential to clown them right back, but that's difficult to do when they're coming from the lowest possible denominator.
Well, it just takes away from the people that we like spending time with.
Well, like I was talking about when you had stepped away, there was a time where
let me put it this way: we get 16 people in the live at the time. We got one of them. We got to deal with this douchebag. Really?
I understand what you're saying, but we used to get better trolls. We got quality trolls, and clowning those fuckers, people loved it. They absolutely loved it, and it was a lot of fun. But it's difficult to do now when they're missing so many brain cells. Bat Anonymous says Law Abiding Citizen with Gerard Butler was a great movie. I know of the movie and I know the premise, but I don't think I ever watched it. Omni says, don't know what I walked into, but happy to see you both. Thank you, my friend. I'm glad you made it in. Hope you're having a great weekend. Roximo says, the waffles dipped in syrup for real, me, but I'm controlling races to walk into traffic.
I get it.
Charlotte says, I'm glad I found DL's live stream. Charlotte, I'm glad you found us too, my dear.
Yeah.
Dynamo, thank you for liking the live. Out and he says, quality trolls. We always said DL's face lit up. He got blocked another one. Claire says, the missing of so many brain cells falls into my generation. We millennials are a strange group.
I don't know if it's a generational thing, but I don't know. It's been in a different form, I'd say. The whole trolling thing. Rent any or stream any good '80s movie back in the day. You always have the same archetypical douchebag, and it's no different here. They're just behind a keyboard. They're just a little more cowardly because they're behind a keyboard. Um, I I moonlighted as a collector for a law firm back in the day, and I remember these guys are always really brave behind a phone. You call them to collect the debt that they owe, but they're so freaking backed into a corner. All they got to do is lash out, right? So they want to shoot the messenger. They want to say, "Hey man, when I can see you, I'll get my hands on you." Blah blah blah. Okay, here's my address. Look me up. Or where do you want to meet at? Or any of that shit that probably should have got me fired back in the day. Anything I'd allude to. Um, None of those fuckers were anything but phone soldiers or keyboard soldiers. Uh, it's not hard to figure out. They're cowards. They're only brave because you can't get to them.
Well, there was a time where they presented great opportunities for comedy and entertainment, but it looks like those days are gone.
It's tired. It's the same bullshit.
Yeah, it's the same thing. You know, it's like back in the day, Wayne Static having to explain to people how he does his hair. Like, hey man, how'd you get your hair like that? Hey man, how'd you get? You know, the questions that or statements or comments that you hear every day.
Yeah.
Simon says the best trolls used to be on the Xbox 360. Those days were great. I had a 360 back in those days, but I've never gamed online. I don't have a stomach for it.
Yeah. I don't know. The whole that's one that is. I'll have to admit that is. I mean, I've been playing video games since the mid '80s, the Atari. Okay. I evolved with it. I love video games, but I do not love the gamer douche subculture that is developed. I fucking hate it. The guys that teabag you after they shoot you in a certain game. The guys that fucking glorify being a fucking dick. Oh my god. Why in the fuck does that exist?
Yeah, not
Why
my
is that
bag.
glorified? I cannot wrap my head around why douchebags who who would slap a puppy because they think it's funny are glorified for doing the same type of shit on a game. Miss me with that shit. Or meet me in a ring with a pair of boxing gloves. You really want to fucking try and see how hard you are, motherfucker. Can't stand it.
Amy says still waiting on live sessions on TikTok.
What is that?
Amy. I'm not sure what you mean.
We're still trying to get out from under a shadow ban for months. So I mean, live test sessions. What is that?
Live sessions? Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean.
Yeah, I'd be restricted from even accessing that feature from TikTok because we're accused of being uncaring souls.
Zachary Howell says hello. Hello, Zachary. Welcome to the live stream.
Are you sneezing, Teach?
No, I was laughing at Roxy Mo.
Oh. What'd she say?
These days I go on Call of Duty to get teabag just to feel something. I couldn't hold that laugh back.
Touche, Roxy Mo. Touche.
Simon says the 360 days were amazing for gamer tags too. My Xbox tag is still great now. What is it?
CSO says, he also says, and the amount of time Xbox has banned me for my gamer tags is funny. Wasn't it like Thor skin or something?
Oh, yeah. Roxy oh, okay.
That's the one that teachers giggling at.
That Anonymous says, Gen X people have a higher expectation when it comes to being a ball buster. Yeah. If you're going to troll, be good at it and let us have some fun with you and get some entertainment value out of it. It was great because they were showing up and doing just that. I considered them unpaid employees of I Bleed Mercury. So as long as they were happy to show up and take their time for free to provide entertainment value for all of us, as we would clown them into oblivion, I was more than happy to oblige, and everybody loved it. It became kind of a draw on its own for a time. But the quality of trolls that we attract is just nosedived.
I don't think any trolls were very high quality in the first place, but whatever, man, we'll agree to disagree. Holy fuck. I hate trolls. They're fucking useless.
I know you.
Pieces of shit.
I don't disagree. I'm just saying there was a time where there was a great deal of entertainment value to be had from them.
It is because I hate them.
I know you hate them. I'm I'm sorry.
I wish I could just get through the screen. I wish I could.
Take a deep breath. It's all right.
I don't wanna.
I know. I know you
ride
don't.
this feeling feels good.
Do you guys remember that? It was about a year and a half ago. It was really quite an entertaining component to the live streams, and I got to the point, Spidey and me both, where we were looking forward to it, and people really enjoyed it. They had a blast watching us clown the trolls, but
we got banned a lot because of that.
Yeah. I would rather they just don't exist. That's my personal preference, but yeah, you know what I mean.
Rather they just die.
To each is their own. Yeah.
Hey,
they're the same guys that you don't like because you know, the Karens of the world, right?
If you can find that switch and eliminate them, I would have no arguments if you flipped it.
Yeah.
Margarita having a good time in the chat. Simon says my current tag is
stupid. We get it.
My previous was.
I think they got one of them right. Yikes.
Margarita says I'm still laughing at just to feel something.
Oh, Roxy, no, you poor thing. Well, let's stay.
Roxy Mo says all the other boys wanted FIFA 15. I just wanted a D cup.
Hey, hopefully life will eventually bring you to a place where you get what you want.
Where you're awash in D cups.
Right.
Oceans of D cups.
Well,
moving on.
And we only want the best for people that are actually, you know, here to boost each other up. I'll get off the troll train, but geez. When I was a kid, I used to get just frustrated with people that would wait for the opportunity for human weakness and exploit it just to frickin' glorify themselves. I cannot stand it. Look, he sucks at that. Ain't I cool because I noticed? Fuck you. So I'd say that. Wholeheartedly. Fuck off. Die. Don't let anybody know you died. No one gives a shit. Exit the planet. You fucking lame. Ugh.
Simon says, I did have D's nuts for a week. Xbox got that out quick.
Yeah.
Steph, welcome to the live stream. Roxy Mo says, love the vibes here. Everyone's so iconic.
Coming from the icon.
Right.
Ooh.
That's high praise coming from Deej.
Roxy Mo, thank you for the like.
Yeah, Roxy Mo's cool as fuck.
Such a vibe all the time.
Yeah. Way cool.
Proximo says Teach got me blushing.
As you should. Teach, didn't you show me some of Roximo's stuff on TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. Sheila McPeak joined. How you doing?
Yeah, it's brutal today.
Yeah. Well, they had to really crank it down on us because we were pushing 400 right to get.
Uh-huh.
Oh, speaking of, I have fully prepared a bunch of new content to post on the channel. So I've got about 27 clips I've got to work on that I need to post for you guys. But I will be working on it along with Tej as my very big supporter in making that possible in the next couple of days.
Co-pilot.
My co-pilot, that's right. My side gunner. Yep.
Big facts.
Yeah. Couldn't have anybody. I wouldn't want anybody better covering me. Yep. So, speaking of, and sorry, Tej, I'm going to do it.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, Tej is here. This is how dedicated this beautiful girl is. She's just had surgery over last week. I was scared to death that something bad was going to happen to her because of the surgery. She got through the surgery okay, but if anybody's still here, please send her some love and some healing wishes because she needs them. Went through a hell of an ordeal over the last week. I was scared to death of. So I want to fall short of saying losing her, but that was the feeling I had, and I'm glad she's still here. So that's how dedicated she is, and I couldn't think of anybody better to be um, here and present and helping us with this project.
I love you, you know.
I love you too, very, very much. Let's see what it says here with the comments. I'll keep up with you. Keep researching there, buddy. Charlotte says, Teach, hope you are well. That's what triggered the thought, Teach. I thought I'd let everybody know.
Oh, you too, Charlotte.
Mm-hmm. Claire says, whenever I catch your lives, Teach just catches my attention almost instantly. When wouldn't she Claire did. Yeah, who wouldn't catch, and she'll be catching attention here, not next week, but weekend after. So yeah, she'll be in the live week after next.
Yeah.
Yeah. Simon says TikTok seems to be going weird at the moment with inspiration quotes, etc. My end anyway. Yeah, it's strange because
my For You page is weird lately.
You know what's funny? Also, TikTok is getting sued here in the state of Utah, where we reside. So I'm wondering if that's having an effect on how our functionality is because TikTok's trying to get their ass kicked by the state of Utah here. They're in trouble for ignoring subpoenas. So who knows what's going on with that? But hopefully, DL's, in matter of fact, actually in the process of contacting TikTok to try and see if we can get this shadow ban removed because there's no reason for it. We are some of the people that try and actually boost people up, but we're getting restricted like we're a bunch of, a bunch of Grinches stealing Christmas. Anyway, Proximo says, thanks for the promo, Teach. I always feel so much better hanging in the stream. Yeah. You're always welcome. You've always been so positive, so kind. So you've got a home here. Venomous Lucretia Hovarth. Got an extra description in her title this time. DL, have you seen the new Pet Cemetery Bloodlines? It's good. I liked the concept of Pet Cemetery back in the day, the original Stephen King, and also like the.
Do you see any?
What is it now?
Do you see any?
The Ramones
downside
Pet Cemetery song and
a rev share, profit share,
the cover
model
of
for
the cover of Elwyn Flowers.
Just I guess the integrity
Pet Cemetery
of
from the Ramones. It's a good cover song. Margarita Lopez says, Teach, I hope you're okay and healing well.
I'm really good, thank you.
She's being noble. She's hanging in there. She probably shouldn't be in the live today. She should be resting, but she's cool like that and wants to hang out. CS Division, which is our Simon, says, "Aw, yep." Boxmelo says, "Tej, you're so amazing. Warms my heart seeing your strength, sis."
Aww.
Yeah, Boxmelo's a keeper.
For sure.
Claire says, "I cannot wait." Obviously talking about when you're going to be here.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yep, absolutely. CS Division says, "Even Amber can't join the live as a guest either." What's going on?
Why is Amber not in the live anyway? Amber,
Well,
where are you?
The next comment is her, says, Zombie Doll says, "Sure can't."
Oh, sorry. I'm not reading the chat.
No, that's fine. That Anonymous says, "Beverage."
Power washing.
Oh, of course. That Anonymous says, "Beverage time." So, Tej, I'm gonna let people in on our little inside joke.
Okay.
She's got a game. It's a power washer game, and the game's premise, from what I understand, because I don't play it, I haven't seen it. She describes it to me. Is she goes around power washing things, space drills, cars, buildings, and I'm like, what's the next game you're gonna get? Laundry Folder 7, Oil Changer 6. I mean, they're making these games these days, to my perspective, of like mundane chore 3. Insert mundane chore here, number 7. Light bulb changer 2. Fast food order maker 7. What the fuck? They're running out of ideas for games. They've got Power Washer now, and
Power Wash Simulator, guys. Simon's on my team. Simon's like, fucking great game. It is a great game.
it's funny because, like, think of all the other games like Resident Evil series, right? You've got the Fallout games. They've got this outlandish, right, idea. Even Little Nightmares, totally Lovecraftian, twisted game, right? Good, great game. Then you got Power Washer. You see the disconnect for me? Laundry Folder 7.
Flight Simulator.
Laundry Folder 7. Clothes Shopper 5. What the flying fuck? I want to be in the boardroom when these guys fucking pitch these ideas. Great, it's gonna be a smash hit. I swear to God. Hairstylist 2.
That's probably a game.
Why? What the fuck? I don't. Okay.
Everything's a game.
I'm having a hard time. Just forgive me. I'm just having a moment, guys. Whew. Must be some troll ripples or something I'm fucking experiencing. Anyway, go ahead, buddy. You good?
Maybe we can get a
therapist in here?
No, that would do no good. You do nothing unless you want to, whether it's regardless of what it is or what the outcome is. You don't do anything until you've decided you're good and ready. What I was going to suggest is a punching bag.
I've got one at my house.
Well, I can't teleport it here.
It was our good friends before he passed away.
A punching bag here, and you could, beat it up a little, and
I think I found one.
DL's trying to tell you you've got anger issues.
I'm out. I tried, guys.
You're tapping on me?
Yeah, I'm tapping.
Shoot.
I'm tapping.
Oh.
White flag, give up. I'm a coward.
White flag, white shirt, white chair.
Yep. I'm a coward. I'm running away from the
fight.
fight.
Oh, he's not. Mr. Attack me in the middle of the night when I'm trying to go home.
And those days are long behind me. I'm done killing.
Sure.
Dynamo says, "Sir, how can I find a live performance from I Blame Mercury, or does the band tour Tube Talk?"
You could join the Patreon.
There is some live shit there.
Patreon.
We don't tour now. I would like for us to get to a point to where we could do that in the future. And something that I'm also interested in is how to set up for live performances over TikTok or the internet in general. Because there's other bands that do it and the sound quality is fantastic. It's just the logistics. What equipment do we need and how do we hook it up? or find somebody that knows, and that's the challenge. But I would be open to that. Bat Anonymous says, I've been thinking about getting a game console. I have a PS4, but it's in a storage shed and it gets no use. I have no time really for video games or much of anything really. I had 2 free days this week, 2 days in a row, and for me that's unheard of. I got to spend time with special people and feel guilty for not being productive, and study. I'm working on certifications at the moment for in the realm of cybersecurity. I recently passed an exam for one of the certifications, but
Well, get on it and hack
anyway.
this shit and get the shadow ban removed.
Yeah,
Just saying.
I wish I could. With it were that easy.
Once you learn how to hack that button, get it.
Yeah.
Fixed.
Okay, I'll get right on that.
Right on.
Simon says we should duet that. Duet what?
Oh, Power Simulator.
Oh. Roxy Mo says, I love Teja's dedication to the craft. What's next for you? Bedmaker Revelations 2?
Honestly, that doesn't sound too bad.
That's awesome.
You know, it's actually a pretty go ahead.
I didn't say no. Go ahead. But I love Roxy Mo's next statement, but let you finish first, bud, because this is actually really fucking funny. I love Roxy Mo's sense of humor. She just runs with it. I've heard amazing things about Shower City 4 remastered. Teach is second on the leaderboards worldwide. That's awesome as hell.
Venomous Lucrezia says, is DL okay? He seems checked out today, respectfully. Really?
I think he was in the middle of handling something, trying to appeal to TikTok yet again, which is if the courts of Utah can't subpoena them to even answer, what chance do we have? But he's trying.
Yeah, I have a weird compartmentalized life, and they're full of demands. And it's over time it gets pretty taxing trying to keep all of those ships afloat and giving everybody and everything what they need from me. But ultimately, I have to step back and realize I have no legitimate reason to complain, because these things are blessings. They're things in my life that I'm very grateful for. They require that I operate at a really high level, and there's just not a whole lot of time for taking a breath. And on the rare instance that I can take a breath, I feel guilty about it, because I'm realizing I'm not as productive as I could and maybe should be. But I'm doing pretty good. I don't feel particularly checked out today. Broken Halo says, hello, hope you are having a great day. Broken Halo, I hope the very same for you. Thank you, my dear. Margarita says, write trolls on the bag and then add to the list whenever he gets mad. To the punching bag.
Right.
Simon says, 2 cams, some decent mics plugged into 2 PCs and OBS.
Talk about the whole duet with TJ, I'm assuming.
No, how to hook up for a live show. I had, over the internet, I had a TikTok saved that the guy walked through how his band does it, and that video has been deleted.
Wonder why.
Because TikTok doesn't want people to be successful.
That's what I mean. Shitting on people's fucking parties all the time. Sucks.
Yeah. Just assume that everything happens because somebody or something has it in for you, and then you can just realize that's the default and shrug and go about your day. That's not everybody's way, but you can only do what you can do, right? Venomous Lucrezia says, don't feel guilty, sprays deal with spray bottle, stop it. You only live once.
YOLO.
Katie, thank you for the wall of purple and red hearts. Simon says, it's like 2 people at TikTok HQ were touching tits and accidentally hit the block button. Roxy Mo, thank you for the likes. I don't expect an answer to that email either. I'd be very surprised.
Well, okay, so like, it'd be very sensical to like experience like this a restriction on any platform, right? And you say, especially if you're unaware of what the fuck you could have done, and you email or contact or call the platform and say, hey, look, we've got a platform we use. We have a bunch of people that we'd like to talk to. We've ran into a restriction. What did we do? They send you back a clip. This is what the fuck you said. Don't say that shit anymore. Or this is what you did. Don't do that shit anymore. And then you go, oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. I didn't have any idea. We'll totally avoid that. Problem solved. Back to normal. None of that. It's you're restricted. Don't have any idea why. Ask them why. No response. Continue. What the fuck? It'd be very simple problem solving to do something I want to describe first. Don't understand why that's not a well, I do understand, but I won't go into it here. But don't understand why that's not a very easily executed solution model for when these types of things occur. Um, Getting into the middle of trying to do that in reality, which is what you're doing right now, DL, is mind-bogglingly uh, ineffective and non-existent. So, God, how much can I like let fly or like let my feelings speak right now? And I guess it really doesn't matter since we're banned anyway, partially. You almost think that this fucking TikTok business is a fake one because no business model would never answer their customers or participants or whatever, especially over a legitimate concern like that. To just not answer anybody is just mind-bogglingly uh, unacceptable. Now, if the Utah courts here have a hard time suing platforms, this one in particular, and don't get any response whatsoever, something wrong with that. When 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 legal proceedings are go unanswered, you can kiss your customer concerns goodbye. So I'm not really worried about anything that's going to happen. I'm not worried about getting a response other than bad ones. And the bad stuff that's already happened is if anything worse happens to us on this platform, it might be a blessing because then me and DL could move on to something as else as a solution. We're only hanging on to this because we think it's salvageable somehow. Because he has spent some time building up a audience, uh, and it's been hindered ever since for no reason. If that's not um, fixable, uh, there's really no point trying to worry about any more consequences, in my opinion. So,
yeah.
There's where it lies.
I'm going to get another backup profile running, and we'll start working on migrating everyone to that new profile. If that doesn't work, we'll just have to move to another platform, and we will let you guys know. I will set up paid ads. I'll even pay for those ads to get better reach, and migrate to that new platform. Margarita says there with 4,000 viewers, hate sells, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty mind-boggling what gets a pass here on this platform and gets pushed out versus what gets squished.
You just have to hate the right things, right?
Yeah. Venomous Lucrezia says, can we get a vampy smile? There you go. And Huckleberry Howl says, hi, fellows. How are y'all? I love the both of y'all. And Huckleberry, thank you. I truly appreciate that. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Glad you could be hanging out with us today. Venomous Lucrezia says, it is weird not hearing your music in the background.
Did we usually have our music playing in the background?
Back in the day, I would have it going on the Alexa. Maybe I should get that out of the storage unit and bring it in here, and we can have something kind of rolling in the background. See, and that's a weird bug that happens from time to time recently. DJ Shy says, "What's going on? You know how we do up here? Chilling? Not really. Well, maybe." Bat Anonymous says, "I will be there wherever we end up."
Thanks, man. We'd be happy to have you.
Claire says, "Both of you have great smiles." Thank you, Claire. I appreciate that. Venomous Lucrezia says, "There we go. Aw, like a villain." That rhymes with something. Somebody we know.
Yeah. Too bad Teej isn't here to show you her smile. Beautiful one.
I'm smiling right now.
Poor thing. Just need to heal up is what you need to do.
Oh, I'm tough.
Oh, we know that, but doesn't mean that we can't wish you speedy healing. So you don't have to be tough longer than you have to.
Well said. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cute. That makes me smile.
Can't wait to see you guys.
We can't wait to see you.
It's gonna be sick.
Oh, I can't believe it's just one more week.
And
Next
a wake
Sunday.
up.
Yep, a week and a wake up.
8 days.
Yep. Jojo,
So
thank
weird,
you for joining live.
Can you remember when we booked it? And it was like months.
It was months ago. Yeah, it's been a blur ever since. But yeah, it's almost well, it almost felt like something was going to mess it up, so you couldn't come here. And then we had this surgery. Well, no. Then we had the surgery scare with you. I'm like, here it is, finally. Here's the thing that prevents you from getting to come over and hang with us. And by the way, I realize what a selfish fucking feeling that is. You're going through the surgery, you're dealing with the pain of it, and I'm worried about, she doesn't get to come see us. What kind of shit is that?
Yeah.
It is understandable.
Tried to hit you.
I'm still.
You planned that.
Yeah. I'm a ninja like that. No, I just.
Don't start me off with that word.
I just felt bad. That I was like, oh, that was part of my feeling. Of course, I was concerned for you, but I was also like, God, no, I don't get to see her. I'm like, how can you? In my own internal thinking, how can you be concerned with that at a time like this when she's suffering? So I felt bad.
Yeah, but I was mostly concerned with that also.
I know, but
yeah, surgery sucks, and I'm in pain, but if I don't get to go there, I'm going to be so sad.
Yeah, but you can feel that way, and that's okay. I feel like that, and that's selfish dickhead.
Not at all. I don't agree.
Well, then we'll
do you guys in the chat agree?
We'll just have to agree to disagree, I think, Teach.
Okay.
I should have been more concerned about you. That's what I'm trying to say.
I should have been more concerned about your
mom.
Okay. Ow!
Yeah. Oof.
Big oof.
I think you're doing great.
Roxy Mo says just one more week till Teej is in the live. Yes, I remember last time.
Yep, can't wait to have her back.
Simon says, like everything she says, you just want to squeeze her. Simon says, so apparently the host needs to give access to join the live.
We're not getting any requests.
Yeah.
I don't get that. It lets me join.
Well,
and it lets someone who, because Simon did say something about being a mod or an admin or whatever. Simon, I don't think that you were here last week, but we had someone else join that it definitely isn't a mod.
Yeah, so she was here in the live earlier. Yeah.
And that's another thing. TikTok is always changing the app, the platform, the algorithms, and it's virtually impossible to keep up with.
The algorithm apparently has one directive. You're happy. We hate that.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
If you're thriving.
Zombie Doll says.
She says, the wait after booking feels like forever, but the time together flies by. Annoying.
Oh, I know. It's going to suck when I have to leave.
Margarita Lopez says, I would listen to Teach talk all day long. I love that accent. I told you, Teach.
I hate it, but I would. Simon, do you like your accent? Don't say yeah.
What kind of directive is that? What kind of honest question? He's kind of boxed into one answer. Oh, well. Charlotte says, I'm going to see my sister and my niece in January. I hope you have a good trip. I hope it's a good experience for you.
Get some pictures and post them in the Discord.
Yeah.
A venomous Lucrezia says, no, I'd be upset. Hell, I'm jealous. LOL.
Did I?
That I'm coming there, I think.
Oh. Well, yeah, we're so happy she's going to be seeing seeing us here, for sure.
And then, thanks to my change up at work, I've got way more holidays than I originally had.
That's awesome. Are those paid holidays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's entertaining the idea. Are you about to tell what I think you're gonna tell?
You can tell them.
No. As Margarita was saying, she loves your accent, so maybe you should say it in your accent, since mine's boring American ranch.
Ranch.
Yeah.
I may be there for my birthday in February.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe we won't let you go back.
Maybe I won't go back.
Oh, we would love that.
I would. Just saying.
I would love that.
I hope we can make that happen.
Yeah. Well, there are plans in the work to make that legally
Basically, what he's saying is that we're going to get married.
Whoa.
I was going to say more legally feasible, but that puts more more fine point on it.
Okay, well that's pretty heavy, and I'm really
I don't
freaking.
mean like tomorrow, DLG.
That is really exciting, and I appreciate you didn't do what you did last time. Hey man, listen, got something I got to tell you, because now I'm thinking somebody's
dead.
Yeah.
No, and I was
We're not engaged.
Huh?
Said we're not engaged. We are pretty much married though.
It's so cool that she just went ahead and dared, because we've been kind of trying to.
Yeah, sorry if I
Oh no.
wasn't supposed to say that.
No. There's not anything supposed to about it. It's just I didn't have your permission, and you didn't need mine, so it was appropriate that you said something.
We'll be getting stupid, yo.
Yeah.
Well, ain't that lucky?
Yeah. I'm trying not to blush right now. Lucky there's a lot of blue light here.
Simon says it's cool. We were gonna say hi together this week. For me and Amber has gone so quick already.
Right.
Yeah, always when you're having fun with the people that you're having fun with.
Now here's a comment I wish we could make work, because that anonymous, been a staunch supporter, would love to have him here. Says, I see a request to join button, but just above where it shows Teej. Whoops, I misread that. I was thinking he was trying to like join with us. I'm like, fuck, come join. Love to have you with us. But he was just kind of.
Can someone try, like, can we have somebody try so that we can see whether
that anonymous or whoever wants. Wait, so there was one. Well, where did you just go?
What the fuck? I don't know why it does that.
Oh, okay. It was just doing it automatically.
Yes. Yeah,
okay,
I mentioned that a little bit ago.
Oh, okay.
Newest glitch that just started happening recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, the algorithm platforms like surfing. I was trying to buck you off.
Simon says, I love my accent. It's the British which the wife loves.
Oh.
God damn it, Simon.
That's so annoying.
Shit, it keeps kicking us down too, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Katie says, I prefer your accent to mine, Teej. Haha.
Really?
That's what she said.
I'm pretty sure I prefer your accent to mine, so.
No, you, bro. No, you.
Dynamo says my phone died. Dynamo says my phone died twice. I missed your comment, but the Behringer UCA 222 works great. Sorry to backtrack. No worries. Is that a mixer or something? Tell me what that is.
Behringer was one of the mixers that I went all the way to the other city to pick up.
Well, they make so many different things.
No, but I'm thinking because the brand name is the same, it must be some kind of sound equipment.
Well, yeah. But what is it? It could be a distortion pedal. It could be a mixer. It could be anything, literally.
Right.
Venomous says, "Oh my God, TG, you are the best."
No, you.
She says your accent's hot.
Oh, okay. I don't agree, but yours probably is though.
I agree.
Margarita says, "Ooh, exciting." Venomous says, "DL, I sent you some music you gotta check out. Did you send DM here? What platform did you send it? And I'll peep it." Margarita says, "What? Wow, congratulations, you guys."
Not yet.
Yeah, the bomb just went off.
Amber says, "Simon and I can give you the rundown on that procedure."
Yeah.
Cool.
That Anonymous says, "I just requested and we did not."
What the fuck?
We didn't get the alert.
Okay, well, go on his profile.
That's what I'm doing right now.
And
there used to be a button just last week where you could add somebody to the live.
What's this?
Wait. I think that's this right here. Guests. Okay, there we go.
Oh, here goes Anonymous.
Yeah.
Yay!
Man. Anonymous, you with us?
Okay.
Hey.
What's going on, man?
I guess I made it.
Well, we kind of had to.
How are you?
Good. We had to kind of do a workaround. But glad you're here.
I'm glad that I'm finally able to show up, I guess.
Good to have you.
Right on.
I almost didn't expect that was going to work. Glad to have you on, man.
Well, thank you. It's good to be here. Always enjoy spending time with you guys on a Saturday.
Oh my God, your accent is so cool.
Whose accent?
Yours.
Mine?
Yeah.
I don't have an accent. I'm from New York.
That's a cool accent.
That's great.
Love it. Love this shit.
No.
I had a friend once
So what's
from the
everybody
UK.
up to anyway?
What's that?
No, go ahead.
I had a friend once from the UK who I said I didn't have an accent, and he said, "Yeah, you do. You're from the Pacific Northwest." I was like, "Holy shit!"
What's that?
Margarita says, "Oh, you guys make such a cute couple. I bet it was love at first sight."
Tej?
Hey, Mama.
It was kind of like it was shortly after, wouldn't you say?
Less than a minute.
So, Anonymous, how are you and the missus doing? You guys doing all right?
I'm sorry?
I said, how are you and the missus doing, Anonymous? You guys doing okay?
Yeah, it's getting better. You know, we're just taking it easy tonight, hanging out, and maybe watch a movie or something. Who knows?
That's good. What movie are you thinking about seeing?
There's been a couple things I've come across on TikTok. One is called The Blackout Invasion Earth.
Huh.
And it looks pretty interesting.
That's good.
The smile was good.
Yeah. Let's see. Simon says, so me and Amber get the live access. Need to join the live means the host has to open it up, I think. Huh.
I don't have live access though.
How does this? I guess we're gonna have to do it manually. So I guess what's been happening for us to be able to get people to join, Teach and Anonymous included, is someone will say, hey, I'm trying to join. and then we'll have to click on the profile and add them manually. So if people want to join, we'll have to you'll have to make a comment, and then we'll go to your profile and try and add you manually. There should be another easier way, but that's the way we've had to do it so far.
Dynamo clarified the Behringer is a digital interface for phone or PC.
Oh, that's cool.
Proximo says, I requested too.
Oh, shit. Didn't see that one either.
Well, we've only got about 5 minutes.
Let's make it a party.
Turn it into a
Shindig.
shindig.
Yep. Get it.
Hit it.
Let's see how many people we can get in here for the last 5 minutes. Are we up to our limit?
Oh shit, there's only 5 minutes left.
Yeah. Oh, there she is. Yep.
What up?
Oh, no way. I'm not gonna lie. Hi.
Hi, Roxima. How you doing?
Oh, I'm good.
Good to, good to see you.
Anything you're saying?
I can barely hear. I wonder if the program's having a hard time differentiating who's speaking. Oh no, they're gone.
Proximo left.
Maybe they had something to do or something. Something came up.
Amanda Marie Davis says, Jack Townsend is the king of vampires. Jack Townsend is a stud. Vampy Becky says, good evening, DL and Father D. Good evening, Vampy Becky.
Hello.
Hope you're having a great weekend.
Good.
Katie says,
Anonymous, your background noise is very loud.
yes, something's going on in the background, Bat Anonymous.
Let me try going out here. Was trying to cut up a pizza that just came out of the oven.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so what's the toppings? Onions, pizza, licorice, and manto?
Just pepperoni.
Oh, right on. Sorry, I had to take a crack at it all I could.
Onion, mantos, and licorice.
You guys are killing me. Killing me dead. 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 Katie says my hair on the shave side is becoming that length that sticks out. I don't know what to do.
Reshave it.
Reshave it.
That's what my brother used to do when his got that length and he still had the long hair with the rest of it. He'd just reshave his sides. But that's just one way to deal with it.
Margarita says, oh, I want more romance talk. I'm so invested now. You guys seem so in love.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm just gonna blurt it out. I am so in love with this woman. It's just hard to describe. Well, it's just the honest truth.
After
She's
hearing Teach's announcement there, I'm so happy for you guys.
Oh, thanks, Ben Anonymous. Yeah, she's a very big blessing. I was watching a TikTok of Shia LaBeouf talking about his love Mia and how he doesn't deserve her and all that. And when I was watching it, I had to walk out of the room because I was waiting for my truck tires to get replaced with some tires that it needed. And I had to walk out of the room because I started to tear up, and I didn't want anybody of those guys to see, all those other truckers to see me cry. But I was thinking of Teach when I was watching it because I don't deserve her either.
I'm gonna cry if you continue.
That was it. So you're in luck. Yeah, I don't deserve that woman, but I'm glad I have her.
Amanda Marie Davis says, do you know Jack Townsend? I do not know him personally. I've seen a bunch of his lives. I have his poetry book that he produced. Yeah, he's a stud. Zombie Doll Amber says, yeah, one of them has too much background noise going on. The man was wrangling with the pizza, so
yeah, innocent mistake, already fixed, so we're good, I think, from here.
Simon says, we'll try quick if you want. Sure.
How sensitive the microphone is.
Extra sensitive, maybe.
Roxy Mo says, sorry guys, that was so messy, but I was excited to be in the stream.
It's okay as long as you were here for a minute. We're happy with that. That's way cool.
Venomous says, every time you add someone, the comments leave, so I have to scroll out then back. That's what your aid. Oh, that's what you said?
I think that might be what they meant to type, but it's hard to tell.
Amanda Marie Davis says, Jack is amazing. I agree. I've been commenting on your statements, Amanda. Says you don't like him. That's not at all what I said and not at all what I think. I think Jack Townsend is awesome. I have his book. I've been in a ton of his live streams, and he's crushing it on TikTok. And I wish him all the success. He deserves it. I think Jack is great. Jack is awesome. Unequivocally, let it be known publicly. That's how I feel about Jack Townsend.
And Venomous Lucretia says, in perfect timing, that's what your mom said.
Ow! Ow! Charlotte says, I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Likewise, Charlotte, I hope we see you here next Saturday, my dear. And
I will not be here next Saturday, just a pre-warning.
Yeah, she'll be wrapping up. She'll be at a concert in the UK right before she flies out here.
Oh, okay. Charlotte, send us pics on the post the pics on the Discord of your get together. Roxy Mo says, I want to curse my biggest enemy with terrible audio. I had to leave.
Well, hey, we were glad that you popped in for the time that you did. So.
Yeah.
Venomous says, so Tej and Father together?
That's right.
Forever. Margarita says, Tej squeals. Oh my gosh, so happy for you.
Same for me.
Amanda Marie Davis, thank you for the heart smiley face.
Yeah.
Simon says, 4 people in the Discord getting married. That's pretty sweet.
That's right.
Amanda Marie Davis says, yeah, I'll send you some of the Fang Fam your way. That would be awesome. Great group of people in his world. And I really, and of course, he's got a huge following on Instagram too, his wife as well. And yeah, I fully support what Jack is doing. Amanda says, sorry, big leg. No worries at all, Amanda. No worries at all. Raven says, back in time. Got my costume. Have to break it in. Maribel from Encanto.
All right. Looks like the kids have spoken.
Pictures. We want pictures in the Discord.
It is 4 o'clock.
Raven. Got a few more here I'll blaze through.
Okay.
Amanda Marie Davis says that was much earlier comment. LOL. Sorry. No worries at all, Amanda. No worries at all. I just wanted to make it really clear that I didn't want to be misunderstood and have that turn into a thing that would just be tragic, unnecessary internet badness. Drama, yeah. Drama. Indeed.
Said with emphasis.
Yes.
Venomous Lucretia says.
Emphasis.
Venomous Lucretia says you need to do a masquerade ball. I think that is an excellent idea.
Doctor, I don't think he's gonna make it. What's going on?
Too much.
I'm sorry, guys. He's just got bad case of
emphasis.
Emphasis. That's great. We should do something with that. Anyway, that was killer. Venomous says, oh, you just mentioned that. What's that, Bat Anonymous? Emphasis.
Yeah. It's an infectious case of emphasis.
Amanda Marie Davis says, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Amanda. It's like underwater. The device mentioned will cure this. Guess big noise and act to equalize all mics.
Oh, that was the equipment they were mentioned earlier.
Wired TV guy says, got to get into the vampire scene. Well, there you go. I just followed you back, my friend. We do these live streams every Saturday, 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Hope to see you next week. Guys, this just about does it for us. We are going to sign off.
Yeah.
Tej, first and foremost, I love you and adore you, my dear adopted daughter. And I always will till my dying day.
You know I love you, my future wife.
My brother, Bat Anonymous, Claire, Katie, Siggy, Raven, Roximo, and Amanda Marie Davis, thank you for the follow. Welcome to our world in the I Believe Mercury Coven. It is a pleasure to have made your acquaintance. Charlotte, Wired Guy TV, Margarita.
Yes, and Ben Anonymous, thank you for joining us for the last few minutes. Appreciate you having the time to spend with us here.
For sure. Cat's Beautiful Thing, Simon.
Thanks for letting me in.
You're welcome.
Amber, Onyx Raven, Rochelle, Christy, our Mama Christy.
Yes.
Who am I forgetting? Loki.
Did you say Simon? You said
Simon, Amber. We just want to try to make sure that we're getting everybody, but with so many friends coming into our world.
Wagner Aaron, who's here?
Wagner Aaron. Listen, my friends, just know that we love and adore you guys. Stay strong, stay safe. We're here every Saturday, 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You got us for 2 hours. We will see you next Saturday. You guys have a wonderful week. We love you guys. Take care. We'll see you soon.
YouTube.
All right, YouTube. That does it for us. You all have a good week.